Hello and welcome back to my mum's So Sweet Samuel's channel.
Hi, it's day 3 of Vlogmas. That was Samuel, the name behind my channel. So hopefully Samuel's going to pop on later. Oh, there he is, having a drink. And
Subscribe to Loopy Dog Life, my channel. I've got more subscribers than her.
we're having a competition to see who can get the most subscribers. So if you haven't already subscribe to So Sweet Samuel. Increase my channel number, please. More than his, Loopy Dog Life. Mine's better than his.
I have 287 and she has like 200.
I've got 212 now.
Okay then, I've got 212. I've got 287.
Right. Okay, Samuel's going to show you his advent calendar in a minute. So many years ago, so Samuel's 10.
1, 2, 3. We'll edit that bit out. 1, 2, 3.
What have we edited out?
The bit.
Don't worry. No, we're just carrying on. My assistant here. So I made Samuel a fabric advent calendar. Probably he's 10, so probably about 9 years ago. And it's got all pockets and all embellishments on it, and it's a train with all the carriages. But I managed to get most of our decorations because I have a lot. Mark had to build an extension onto our garage to fit all our Christmas decorations in. But some of the special ones, like the homemade things I've made, I tend to try and keep them in the house so they don't ruin. And I got most things out, but I obviously didn't get out the advent calendar. So I have got another advent calendar that I made. Made it more for my classroom many years ago. Oh, Milo wants to say hello now. Here's Mr. Milo.
He wants to show you his advent calendar, so if you want to hold him quickly.
Oh yes, Milo's got an advent calendar as well.
He wants to show you.
So I made this advent calendar for my classroom. Milo, come back. He thinks he's getting more sweeties.
Advent calendar. Has he had that?
He's had today's. Here's Milo's advent calendar. Look, Milo, whose is this? Is this yours? It's got your treaties in. It's got your treaties in. Go and put it back then. Goodness me. So this is a plain wooden drawer advent calendar. There's 25 drawers on this advent calendar, and I bought it from the works, and it was just plain wood. And then I've decorated it for Samuel. So I've left some of them plain, and some of them I painted and stuck little embellishments on. So Samuel, you've had day 1. What was in day 1? Can you remember?
A pair of socks.
A pair of socks. Day 2?
Bath bombs.
Bath bombs. Samuel loves bath bombs. And what did you get today?
Oh, just something I forgot.
A hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
But these drawers are really good because you can fill them up with anything. And actually, although I was a bit disappointed he hasn't got his lovely fabric advent calendar, this was actually nicer this year in a way because I've been able to put more things in it. I did buy him some Tic Tacs because he loves Tic Tacs, but they wouldn't fit in there, so he just had those. But he's had, he loves bath bombs, so he's had bath bombs, gets a sweet every time, and he's had socks. So your first pair of socks had snowflakes on, didn't they? Yeah. He's just been dancing today. What did you do today?
I can't remember.
He's got a show coming up, so he's dancing a rumba.
Yeah.
To the theme tune to Polar Express, and that's beautiful. So Samuel and his partner Olivia, they're going to wear their pyjamas and dressing gowns, and we went on the Polar Express a few years ago, so we've got the Believe tickets, so they're going to have those in their pockets. And then what are you doing to last Christmas, Samuel?
Cha-cha-cha.
A cha-cha-cha to last Christmas, and then a waltz. Not sure what they do in their waltz too. Maybe chestnuts roasting on an open fire, but they are lovely. So anyway, so that was Samuel's advent calendar. He's disappeared off. So I started knitting the Snow Day Cow by Bex Norman. So that was day 1, colour for day 1, colour for day 2, and I had to open day 3 this morning at dancing and wind that up. So this is day 3, and you do, well, it's designed for a 10-gram mini. No, it's not. It's designed for a 5-gram mini, but I've got a 10-gram mini, so I'm just knitting till I run out. So I did the rib And then this first pattern piece is called the Snowdrifts, and I'm continuing that on in today's colour, which I love today's colour. I'm hoping they're all going to be shades of pink. I love that colour. And then I think the pattern changes, so I'm going to have a look at the pattern later, but I don't know whether to keep it just as the Snowdrifts. So that's the right side, but I like the wrong side as well. But I think this is going to be super cosy, and this yarn, I'm definitely going to be buying some skeins of yarn from Green Lambkin Yarn when I'm not on a yarn ban. So today's colourway was C is for the candy canes hanging on the Christmas tree, and that one came with a little sweetie in there. From Midnight Diary, got another green skein. And that says the Holly and the Ivy. Did you know that holly comes in all sorts of shades? Variegated yellows, greens, and of course so does ivy. I love this freedom that this gave me to play with the greens. And I've got the West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas colourway for this year, which is the gingerbread. And I was thinking I needed a contrast green for the heels and toes. So actually that might work. Not necessarily actually for the heels, maybe for the, for the heels and toes, not for the cuff, but for the heels definitely. So I'm thinking I might pinch this one out of my advent calendar to use that one in there. So that was from Gemma, Midnight Diary. The one I got from my friend, which is just a private swap, I got an Earl Grey tea. I got this, no, subscribe to So Sweet Samuel, not to Loopy Dog. See, lots of Milo and lots of Samuel if you subscribe to Loopy Dog. But So Sweet Samuel's much better.
No.
It is.
No.
And it was this lovely little ball of purple with a lovely bell stitch marker. I've asked Samuel tomorrow if he's a very good cook. He does a cookery course every week. And he's very, very good. And I have asked him if he'd let me film him making a Christmas cake. We've got a Christmas tree mould, haven't we? Do you want to find that?
It's right here.
And he made his cookery course last week. He made a spiced Christmas cake in a Christmas tree mould. And I have asked him whether he would let me film him making a carrot cake in there.
Or I might film you doing it.
Or he might film me. So let me know who you would like to see cook, me or Samuel. I think Samuel.
There'll be much better editing.
Oh, rude. People know what they get with me.
No edits.
No edits. Walks and all.
People don't know what they get with me.
I've edited before.
Yeah, I spend like an hour in my room editing.
So let me know in the comments down below who you would like to see cook tomorrow. Would you like to see me or Samuel? Samuel's cooking.
If you think me, subscribe to me. If you think mum, subscribe to mum, and also comment.
Comment who you want to see cook. So, my Dandelion and Dogwood advent calendar is called Harlow Cart. Look at that pink. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh. The project I want to make is called something Rose Garden or something, Rose Shawl or something. I'll find out for tomorrow, but that is gorgeous. I like that. Do you like that one?
Yeah.
Can you get the bunny, please?
1, 2, 3. They're editing that out.
Don't do anything.
No, but it could show you editing. Right, can that say 1, 2, 3?
Oh, we've got some Pears soap in our advent calendar this time from Stitched by Mrs. D. It's a very old soap. It says Pears is a soap with over 200 years of heritage. It's prepared with a unique process of moulding and then maturing until it reaches pure transparency. Each bar is still made with natural oils and filtered for purity. It's then finished by hand and checked by eye. So what you see in the end is a beautiful, pure and gentle soap. And I've had this before and it is a lovely soap. So thank you, Paula. And what's her little message inside? Can you read that, Samuel?
A bar of Bunny's favourite soap to get it nice and clean, ready for Father Christmas.
Oh yeah, very important to be clean for Christmas, isn't it? You've got to wash behind your ears before Christmas.
So have you.
Make sure there's no carrots in there. And I just want to show you, every year at school, Samuel designs a Christmas card. And this is his last year in primary school. So I've also bought myself, so this is the Christmas card Samuel designed. What did you watch on YouTube? You watched something on YouTube, didn't you?
Yeah.
To draw this snow globe. And so we always buy the Christmas cards every year, but this year we've got the wrapping paper and stickers. We normally get a key ring and a magnet as well. And this year they gave you an option of having a book. In the past, they used to do mugs, but they don't seem to do mugs anymore, which is a shame. But I thought I'd have a nice new notebook, and it's just plain white paper inside, so I'm using that to record my shawl. Okay. And then yesterday, when I picked Samuel up from school, we popped into Asda's because
I wanted to buy some Prime.
They don't have any Prime. But I picked up 2 magazines. I picked up the Simply Crochet magazine for one thing in particular, and I picked up the Let's Knit magazine.
1, 2, 3.
For this free gift that was on it, the Forest Buddies. So there's 5 things that you can make with this kit. So at some point I'll do those. But the crochet magazine I wanted was because I'd seen advertised that if you subscribed, you got this calendar to make the flower fairies in amigurumi. Now, when I was little, I had a flower fairy bedroom. I had wallpaper with flower fairies on, and you all know I knitted Victoria Plum earlier in the year because I had Victoria Plum bedding as well. But I loved flower fairies. My mum decorated 2 different bedrooms because we moved, and my mum decorated my bedroom with flower fairies. So there's the original artwork of the flower fairies. And I was under the impression that you had to subscribe to this magazine in order to get this. Turns out this was being given away
For free.
in this issue, and this is issue 130 of Simply Crochet. Well, I didn't want to subscribe because it was very expensive.
I'm gonna go and get a taller chair.
But I know if you do subscribe, you get all the yarn, which is the Rico Rumi. You get all the yarn to make the 12 fairies. But you do, in this magazine, the artwork is beautiful, but you get full instructions. So that's my plan for next year, to have a go at making the flower fairies. I like the daffodil one. Let's see which one is for March for Samuel. So Samuel's got the daffodil one for March. That's right. And May, what have I got? The May Fairy. What does that say on there? Oh, take my eye out, hold it down a bit. The May Fairy, but they're lovely. So I'm going to give that a go next year of making those. Samuel's just brought these cushions over. So I showed you these in my pre-vlogmas. Oh, that has not sewn up very well. But I stuffed these yesterday. So these are the Mandy Shaw cushions. No, it's fine. I don't want any more.
No, but then your fans have a longer video.
No, because we can show them other things another day. And then I want to show you these. I made these last year. I've spoken about them in previous vlogs, but I've not shown them. So these are the Corinne Lapierre 12 Days of Christmas. I've just picked a few of them off from my tree behind me. And they're all made out of pure wool felt. And they're all the little things to go with the, where's your beak gone? To go with the 12 Days of Christmas. So there's quite a lot of birds. There's the Piper piping. There are 2 ballet shoes and the pear. So I've got 2 still to make. I keep putting it off and putting it off, these 2 to make. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say to you today. I haven't brought I haven't brought the embroidery, the stitchy doodles, because I haven't done any more to that, and I don't want to stick any more onto the fabric before I'm doing them. So I think what I'll do is I will show you that as I do it. But at the moment I'm just into knitting this cow.
Thing to show.
Okay, but last year, I know with the stitchy doodles last year I did it for quite a while, and then the period between Christmas and New Year I sort of really caught up on those in the afternoon, sitting watching movies. Samuel's just brought these out for me to show you. They're little Ferrero Rocher covers for Christmas pudding covers for Ferrero Rochers. Last year I made chocolate orange.
Subscribe to Loopy Dog Life.
Last year I made Christmas pudding covers for chocolate oranges. Yeah, try and get my subscriber list up a bit more so I overtake Loopy Dog Life.
You'll never.
I will.
Never.
I will.
Never will.
I will. He's so cheeky. He's so cheeky. But this is...
You don't think you are?
Never. But Samuel is the name behind So Sweet Samuel, because I always say to him, oh, you're so sweet, Samuel.
No, you don't.
He's my good boy. He's my miracle baby, aren't you? My baby who's 10. My little bitty baby boy.
Who looks as tall as you?
Who used to like doing crafting with Mummy.
As tall as you?
But doesn't like doing arty crafty now, do you?
No.
You're too big for arty crafty.
Can I tell you something?
No.
No, can I tell you
No,
something?
it's going to lick in my ear.
No, I won't
People
lick. I
won't
won't
want to
lick.
see
I
this,
won't
Samuel. Horrible child.
I didn't lick though.
Okay, so this is the plan for next year. I am a beginner on amigurumi. I find it quite slow, but practice makes perfect. No, my friend Wendy made this for me last year. It's a Christmas tree. We can put it back.
You
Please.
could have just...
Samuel. Okay, I'm going to leave you there, and let me know in the comments down below who you would like to see make a cake tomorrow. I think Samuel should make it, and I'll record him because he's a very good cook, aren't you? Okay, speak to you soon. Speak to you soon. Happy crafting.
Vote for Mum to cook.
Vote for Sam to cook.
Look at that.
Yes, it's a badge. Samuel. Okay. Sorry about my assistant. Who's worse, Samuel or Milo, for distracting me? I do apologise for the video yesterday. I watched that yesterday and Milo just barked the whole way through. But the minute I finished recording, he went to sleep.
I'm just a child.
You're just a child. You're just a mummy's little baby boy, aren't you? Mummy's little
Subscribe to
baba.
Loopy Dog Life.
Subscribe to So Sweet Samuel.
Don't subscribe to this channel.
Vote for Samuel to cook. Okay, happy crafting. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.